Hey everyone, it's Tanya. Welcome back to my garden. In today's video, I'm going to show you the 5 steps I take to prepare and winterize my garden for the coming cold season. Because we drop into very cold temperatures here just outside of Chicago, it's important that I take care of the plants that are more tender and put away any items that can be damaged due to the cold thaw cycle from freezing temperatures. So step number 1 is to put away any concrete or ceramic items that could be damaged due to the freeze-thaw cycle that occurs when temperatures freeze and then warm up. So with this bird bath is a good example. Because it's made out of concrete, it can technically stay outside. One option here is just to simply lay the bird bath on its side, and this will prevent water from pooling in the basin. Another option is to store it in my shed, which is what I like to do. I do like to protect the concrete items if I can get them in there, just to increase the longevity of the life. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this one in the shed. I'll also be moving my ceramic items in the shed. That prevents it from cracking as well. So here are the ceramic containers tucked in here nicely. I also have my Japanese maple right back there. And this way they're protected in here. I have yet to take out this annual, which I'll be doing soon. Temperatures are dipping here very quickly, so I wanted to get these in here as soon as possible. Here I've put the bird bath. So it's really just kind of a stacking game, and I did not have a chance to clean up my shed. So I just kind of shoved things in here as I was able to. And here's a look at our other small shed on the side of the house. It has both of our ceramic fountains tucked in there nicely. So these will be protected from any moisture that could accumulate during snowfall. And it really just keeps them nice and safe during winter. The second item on the checklist is to remove any furniture that can be damaged from the outdoor elements. This includes wood furniture, any metal furniture that might rust. You want to get this under cover or get it indoors or in a shed. I'm going to be moving these chairs into my house. We have the room for it, and the other furniture I'll put in my shed. The third item on my checklist is to bring indoors any plants that will not survive outside in my area. You can determine this by Googling your gardening zone with your zip code, and you should be able to find this information out. I garden in a zone 5B/6, so these will definitely not survive. I will be bringing these indoors and overwintering them in my house. I also did a video not too long ago about overwintering and taking cuttings from coleus, which I'll link down below, which will help you propagate this plant and keep it over for winter. You can also overwinter plants that are hardy down to your zone in a shed, for example, or even that are hardy below your zone. I do this with my Japanese maple, some roses that are in pots that might be more susceptible to really hard frosts or bitter cold that we get here occasionally. So I'll just offer them some more protection in my unheated shed, where I will water them periodically and they'll be protected. The fourth item on my list is to cover any tender plants that I know could be damaged by very bitter frosts. These hydrangea serratas are a perfect example. These grow on old wood, so I really want to protect the stems and the blooms that are forming for next year as much as possible. We get pretty bitterly cold here sometimes, and it can really damage these types of hydrangeas. So I'm going to use a frost cover and cover up the plant, gently laying it over so I don't snap any of the branches. You can also put frost cloth covers on for any newly planted plants that have not yet had a chance to become established. This can be baby plants, anything that you think might just need a little extra protection. Then I'm going to put this stake in the ground just to secure the cloth and make sure it doesn't blow out of the way. And the fifth item on my list, and I would say the most important, is to remove any drip systems that you might have attached to your house, as well as any hoses. This includes turning off the water inside your house if you have a separate shutoff for water that goes outside. This will protect your house from any potential pipe bursts that could result in flooding and a whole lot of mess and expenses. So this is the last step, and I think the most important step to protecting your house, protecting your water lines from any potential problems. And it also preserves the longevity of your timer if you have a drip system attached. I take mine out every year and then put them back in during the spring. So these are the 5 things I do to winterize my garden each season to prepare it for the coming winter. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and please leave some comments below and tell me what you do to winterize your garden and prepare it for winter. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.